So I wanted to do a video. I'm faced with a dilemma. I believe it's a common dilemma in our world today, at least in our country. So the dilemma is this: I'm a father, married, wonderful wife, three kids, and my wife's a teacher. So we have, of course, she's under great insurance. She gets paid meh. I mean, for what teachers do, teachers out there, I have much respect for you guys. Oh my gosh, it is it is so difficult. I know, specifically with how difficult, just from both ends of the spectrum, whether it be the children you're working with, trying to love, care, and be compassionate. The administration you're dealing with, sometimes your administration isn't very caring and numbers based, numbers focused, whatnot. But this video is not about that. Well, maybe I'll do another video about that. I try to not complain, but just honest review, honest opinion of it. But this video is about this. So I went I am currently not working, and I went and interviewed at a job, just a basic job, I call them. There's the tiers of jobs I believe in life. There's the job where it's just a job, and then there's the careers, and right now I'm just looking for a job. And so I went and interviewed. Great situation, great location, great staff, great management. It's kind of like a no-brainer, decent pay. But let's be honest, it was so the offer was $18 an hour, which I know it's not great by any means, but it's something. But here's my thing, right? So right now, my children, if I go to take them to daycare, it's $500 a week for two of them. Yeah, I have one under three and one or two under three. One of them's almost three, and one of them's right at one. And so, which again, that's another story for another day, and I could probably do a video on that too, on how difficult it is to get a 1-year-old in daycare. But they got plenty of room for the two and ups, which is kind of funny because the two and ups are the more difficult ones, but it is impossible to find that infant care. So again, another video. We'll put a pin in that one. So I go to this interview. Everything's great. And I tell the lady, well, let me think about it. And actually, what I tell her is I'll pray about it. I never make any decisions of this magnitude without giving time to meditate and pray over the situation, make sure. But I'm hashing out the details. So here's the deal. Currently, family of five, very low income. We are able to receive help from the government, of course, with Medicaid, right? The insurance, and I always get them confused. I'm not old yet, so but anyway, and so we have that, and even the help with EBT, just being able to afford to live. So I think about that, and I'm like, so if I go to work, I'm spending $500 a week in daycare. That's two kids, $500, $250 a week per kid. That's $2,000 a month right there. Okay. We get what I think maybe 600-700. We're still applying for Florida food stamps, so I'm not sure exactly how much it is going to be here, but what, maybe $600-700 a month in food cared for, and that's a beautiful asset there. And then of course your insurance. So even with my wife being under state insurance under the school system, for all of us, I believe it was upwards of it's like $1,000 a paycheck or 500. It's either 500 or 1,000. I'm not exact on the totals, but even at 500 on the low end on the paycheck, and I don't even think that includes me. I think that's just her and the kids. But you think $500 a paycheck? That's $1,000 a month there. So I have $2,000 in expenses on daycare. I have $1,000 a month expense minimum on insurance. I have about $600 in food I would lose, and so right there I'm at $3,600 in in cost, if that makes sense. Well, at $18 an hour, we'll round it to 20 for math, just because it's easier that way. At $20 an hour for 40 hours a week, if I'm able to get 40 hours, again, that's the thing about this job too. If I can get 40 hours, right, that's $800 a week, right? So $1,600 every 2 weeks. Again, with like that's a rough estimate. And so it's $3,200 a month. $3,200 a month, but I'm paying out $3,600 a month. Why do I do it? I can't even make enough money to live. And so, yes, you can say, well, go get another job. Oh, right. Which I have applied. I think I'm too crazy to work at Walmart because there's a couple of Walmart management positions that I was absolutely qualified for. And understand, I come from a general manager background, so I have credentials. But as I'm applying for these jobs, I'm not getting any interviews, and it's kind of crazy. And so, like, yeah, I'll get back to the Walmart. It was kind of funny. I applied, and I guess the tests that they give you, the personality tests or the tests to see if you're crazy. Apparently, I guess I am, because I'm getting immediately replies saying we've moved on to another candidate. As soon as, like, within an hour or two of me applying. So I'm like, man, I'm getting the auto responses from Walmart saying, no, thank you, we don't want your services. But you think about that, guys. On an average, even minimum wage, I don't know how y'all do it. Like if you're barely making it, and especially if two parents are barely making, I'm blessed that my wife at least makes some money through the school. But if you're just on two minimum wage type jobs, how are you doing it? And bless you. And I'm so sorry that this is how our government has gone. This is how our life, our world has gone to. And yes, it's not all government focused. I'm not complaining about the government. What I'm complaining about is how our living system is failing. Yet we wonder why our crime is so up, so intense. We wonder why no one is moving forward anymore. We wonder why debt is at an all-time high. What do you do? How do you live? And so, comment. Let's talk about it. I just thought this video was something that needed to be out there. Again, Walmart, if you're hearing this, why are y'all canceling people? Like, I would be an amazing manager. I love to educate. I love to teach. I love people. I'm compassionate. Why are you kicking me out before you even give me an interview? But that's the thing. And again, I'm not harping on Walmart. Love you guys. It's fine. You do you. You've got your algorithms and reasons. But how is a man supposed to live and feel good about himself when he can't even accept a position at $18 an hour because it would cost him more to take that position?